Hello everyone, welcome back to another Star Wars Destiny video. Today I'm going to be showing you my Qui-Gon Yoda deck. This is slightly different from the original one I made back in, I think, was it either November or December when when Fantasy Flight did the big spoiler list for blue cards where Yoda was shown and a few other really good blue cards were shown, like Obi-Wan's lightsaber was in that spoiler list as well. This deck is still a work in progress, but I just played this deck last week in a small tournament. I went 2-1 with it. The only loss I had was against Elite Palpatine. So I didn't have any indirect damage, as indirect damage is really good against Palpatine. But I lost against Palpatine, and I believe I won against a deck that featured Night Sister, Scenery, and I think it was a Guavian Enforcer, and then also won against Boba Fett and Django. But anyway, we're going to take a look at the deck here. So we have 30 points, so no plots. We're running Obi-Wan's Hut, give a blue character one shield, or spend one resource to give a non-blue character a shield. So we're running Qui-Gon at Elite for 17 points. So he has 11 health, 1 melee, 2 melee, shield, 2 shield, resource, and blank. And before the character gains one or more shields, you may remove a shield to deal 1 damage to a character. So that mechanic is very important to how a deck works. Qui-Gon's ability is going to be doing a bunch of damage in this deck, and we have various ways to facilitate getting shields onto him. Next up, we have Yoda, so 13 points for the Elite, 10 health, 2 focus, disrupt, discard, shield, special, and no blanks. Special, choose and do 2 of the following, gain 1 resource, give a character 1 shield. We'll be using that with Qui-Gon. Turn 1 of your dice to any side or discard the top card from a deck. To our upgrades, we have 2 ancient lightsabers. So 2 cost, 1 melee, plus 3 melee, shield, resource, blank. And as an action, you can heal 2 damage from the character and place this upgrade on the bottom of your deck. We have 2 fearless, 2 cost. After you activate the attached character, you may give it 1 shield and draw a card. So we're going to throw this on Qui-Gon. Fearless is one of the cards you probably want in your opening hand. And generally, if I have it in my opening hand, it's the first upgrade I play onto Qui-Gon. So you're going to activate him. If he already has a shield on him, you're going to remove that shield, do a damage, put a shield on him from Fearless, and then draw a card. We have 2 Force Illusion. This definitely saved me in both the games that I won. I was able to prevent a bunch of damage using Force Illusion. So 1 cost. Before the attached character takes damage, you may discard cards from the top of your deck equal to that damage to block it, then discard this upgrade from play. We have 2 force speed, 0 cost, 1 focus, 1 shield, 3 specials, and a blank. Blue character only. Special is take up to 2 additional actions. So if Yoda special, you're able to special chain like crazy, especially if you have something like force speed out. You can use Yoda, flip force speed into its special, resolve it, take 2 additional actions, and so on. We have 2 force training. I haven't used force training in a deck in a long time, but we're running 2 force training, so 2 cost, 1 range damage plus 2 melee damage, focus, resource, special, blank, and to play spot a blue character. Special, choose and do 2 of the following: deal 1 damage to a character, gain a resource, and give a character a shield. So with this, with Qui-Gon, we're probably going to use the ability to do 1 damage and get a shield. And if we do that with Qui-Gon and he already has a shield on him, this will essentially do 2 damage. Yoda, you could also chain off of this, so you can flip this into its special to resolve it. So Yoda special, use one option to change this to a special, and then resolve the special. And then you choose 2 options. We have 1 Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber, 3 cost, 2 melee plus 3 melee, 2 shield, special, blank, blue character only. Special, give attached character 1 shield, deal unblockable damage to a character equal to the number of shields on that character. So with this, you're able to get a shield on a character and then deal a big amount of unblockable damage. I had one game where I used Yoda special, flipped this to a special, also gave Yoda a shield, then did the Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber special, gave Yoda another shield, and was able to do, I think it was 4 unblockable damage because I also had defensive teaching in play. So 1 Obi-Wan Kenobi lightsaber. And finally, into our upgrades, we have 2 Shoto lightsaber. 2 cost, 1 melee damage, plus 1 melee damage, plus 2 melee damage, shield, resource, blank. And after you activate the attached character, if it has another blue weapon, you may give it a shield or remove 1 shield from a character. Into our supports, We have two defensive teaching, 0 cost. Each of your blue characters can have one additional shield. So if you have both of these out, your blue characters can have up to 5 shields. We have one funeral pyre, one resource. Before one of your blue characters is defeated, you may move an upgrade from it to another one of your characters. So in the games I played, Qui-Gon was the first to go down. So if you have this out, you're able to move an upgrade off of Qui-Gon onto Yoda, or the other way around if Yoda goes down first. We have two Luke's protection, 0 cost. Place this support on top of your deck from play to give a blue character one shield. So what we're doing with this is you want to get an ideal opening hand would be something like Fearless, at least one Fearless, a Luke's protection, um, maybe Force Speed, Force Illusion, and maybe one other card. But what you do with this is you use it to give Qui-Gon a shield. If he already has a shield, you do 1 damage from his ability. And then when you activate him, you roll him in. If he has Fearless on him, you'll be able to use his ability again, because Fearless gives you a shield. And then also, if you had previously used Luke's protection and it's on top of your deck, Fearless will also allow you to draw it back. And finally, we have one R2D2. 1 cost from the starter set, one melee, one disrupt, one shield, one resource, two specials, and again, no blanks like Yoda. Special, draw a card. You may turn one of your dice to any side. So in the one game I had with Yoda, I had Yoda on something that wasn't his special. So I used R2 special. I drew a card. I then rotated Yoda to his special, resolved that special, gave Yoda a shield, also rotated Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber to its special, and then did that, I think it was like 4 unblockable damage. Into our events, we have two Ataru Strike, 1 cost. Resolve one of your blue character dice showing melee damage, increasing its value by the number of shields on that character. This is one of the cards I may end up removing from the deck and maybe putting some more mitigation in, because when Qui-Gon is defeated, and in both games that I won, he went down first. This is useless with Yoda, because Yoda doesn't have any melee damage on his character dice. So if Qui-Gon is defeated, this is essentially going to be useless. So I might get rid of this, but if you have a bunch of shields on a character, basically pay 1, and they have to have one of their sides needs to be on melee, and then you resolve that, increasing it by the number of shields you have. You have 2 guard. Remove one of your blue dice showing melee damage to remove a number of an opponent's dice equal to the value on the die you just removed. I was able to, one round, I believe I focused Obi-Wan's saber to a +3 and then just guarded it to get rid of 3 dice that would have killed either Yoda or Qui-Gon. So that's currently the only removal in the deck. So I'm probably going to keep that, maybe get rid of the Taru Strike, maybe get rid of Funeral Pyre to make room for a little bit more mitigation. Next event, so we have 2 Heightened Awareness. So this is from the starter. So 2 cost, Ambush, give a character 3 shields. So you give a character 3 shields, and then you get to take another action. So what it did in one game was played 3 shields onto Qui-Gon, and immediately riposted them back and defeated a character with that. Next up, we just have 1 lightsaber pull. 0 cost, spot a blue character to search your deck for a blue weapon, reveal it, add it to your hand, then shuffle your deck. Pretty simple. It'll allow us to get back ancient lightsabers if we use them, or it'll allow us to also pull Obi-Wan's lightsaber into our hand. We have 2 riposte, 0 cost. Remove any number of shields from one of your characters, then deal damage to a character equal to the number of shields you just removed. So in one game I was able to, again, heighten awareness, got 3 shields, and then immediately with the ambush on that, riposted it. If you have defensive teachings in play, and you have, like, let's say, like, both of those in play, you may have a character with 5 shields, which is going to be 5 damage that you can remove to riposte and do 5 damage. And finally, we have 2 Synchronicities. 0 cost. Play only if you have dice or melee dice, or have dice showing melee damage and shields, and then deal 2 unblockable damage to a character. So Qui-Gon has melee damage on his dice. He also has shields. Yoda has shields. The lightsabers, Obi-Wan's and Ancients, will also have shields and melee on them. So yeah, Obi-Wan's has 2 shield sides, and the Ancient also has a shield side as well. So again, probably going to possibly remove a Taru Strike, just because in each game I played that I won, Qui-Gon was first to go. So I might get rid of this. Maybe get rid of Funeral Pyre. So the way I did this deck mostly was, when I saw they were attacking Qui-Gon first, I pretty much started throwing everything onto Yoda. I think I had one game where I had Qui-Gon had a Force illusion, Yoda had a Force illusion as well. But Yoda in the final one game I had Yoda with a Force illusion. What was it? Force illusion, Force speed, and Obi-Wan Kenobi's lightsaber. So I may just be changing a few of these cards out, but this is the deck as I played it last week where I went 2-1. Only lost to Palpatine with it, but it's a pretty fun deck. Definitely synergizes well. Feels kind of dirty chaining specials together so often because you're basically R2D2 special into Yoda special into the Force Speed special, or actions into Kenobi's lightsaber special into another Yoda special, and so on. But pretty fun deck, very synergetic. Both abilities work well with shields, and then you have a lot of things that you can do with shields to get extra damage, such as the Obi-Wan lightsaber and riposte. That's going to do it for this video. Let me know what you think of the deck in the comments below. I want to thank everybody again for watching. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and we'll see you next time. Take care.